We're also learning new details about 4 Denver murders unsolved for decades.
Cases that Denver police are now calling closed thanks to DNA evidence. The bodies of 3 of the victims were found in 1979, the last victim in 1988. Police now say DNA evidence links all of the crimes to this man, Vincent Groves, who died in prison in the 1990s. 7 News reporter Russell Haythorn just talked to the mother of one of the victims. Russell, her daughter was one of at least 2 women killed in 1998.
At least, Mike, authorities believe at the height of Groves' killing spree, he was murdering as many as 2 women per month, a serial killer who tormented families from here in Fort Morgan to Denver and across the state.
Gloria Martinez has known for years what many murder victims' families are just finding out today.
He killed a lot of girls.
Vincent Groves was sentenced to life in prison in 1990 for sexually assaulting and strangling Gloria's daughter, Juanita Lovato.
Everybody just loved her. She was always happy.
Groves died in prison in '96, but now, all these years later, he's linked to 4 more murders. Denver cold case detective Milas Yearling cracked those cases wide open this week using new DNA technology and good old-fashioned police work.
It's because of the things he had done before. The chances of randomly selecting a person in the U.S. population that would be a matching DNA profile to Vincent Groves was 1 in 3.3 quadrillion.
Groves grew up in Wheat Ridge and was a state champion in high school basketball, but he became a cold-blooded killer who stalked women on Denver's famed Colfax Avenue in the 70s and 80s. Some of his victims were prostitutes, some acquaintances. All were victims of his opportunistic nature and his physical prowess.
He was 6'5", between 230 and 250 pounds, very imposing figure.
This latest link now gives even more families closure.
They didn't realize that anyone cared, that anyone was still looking.
And those mothers, I know, feel like I do. And you still always hurt, but God bless them.
These are the new cases Groves is now linked to. 3 1979 slayings, including 23-year-old Joyce Ramey, 20-year-old Peggy Cuff, and 25-year-old Emma Jennifer. Also, witness accounts and DNA now tie Groves to the 1988 murder of 35-year-old Pamela Montgomery. Groves' DNA was not in a national database, but rather Lakewood police had it on file from a 1981 slaying, and that's what ultimately helped police put all of these cases together. Live in Fort Morgan, Russell Haythorn, 7 News.
Quite a story. Thank you, Russell.